Oh my gosh. Hey guys, so I'm trying to get this camera right, or try to get where you guys can see baby and me. Baby and me. That's baby Buckaroo. Anyway, I'm just doing a couple videos because I'm trying to get as many as I can in before Miss Gabby Poo wakes up. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. I just wanted to come in and talk to you guys. Oh, I wanted to update you guys about my working and painting and stuff like that. Since I've been to work, I really haven't found the time to be able to really paint. When I get off, I'm exhausted. Or, you know, I don't know if I should use the word exhausted because my job is not tiring. I really enjoy what I'm doing right now. But just coming home and, you know, cooking and all of that great stuff, it's just, I don't know, I've just been wanting to just lay down. And despite how I was being up from like 4 in the morning to like 11 and 12 at night painting when I was not working, I don't know where all that energy went, because now by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I'm in bed and I'm like done for the day. And I can't, when I get home, I don't have the energy, or, you know, I look at my paintbrushes, I look at the baby that's sitting on the table, and I'm like, and I just don't do it. On the weekends, it's kind of like I want to lounge around, or I got to run around. Like today, for instance, I have packages that I need to ship out that I kind of put off during the week so that I can ship all of them together. So I'll be shipping out, you know, a head to be rooted, you know, a little bit of love mail, whatever. And, you know, just getting my grocery shopping and laundry and house cleaning done now, it's like I don't really have the energy. But I don't feel bad about it because I know, you know, I'll paint in between. So that just means that I'll get a baby done every blue moon. And I'm just going to probably just end up putting it on eBay and letting it sell. And if it's a baby that I want for myself, of course, then I'll have it for I'll be able to paint for myself. I want to continue to paint and try to get better, because with each baby I get better. I've seen myself improve a lot since I started. There were things that I was scared to try that I'm, you know, now venturing and trying. There's still a lot of stuff I want to do and want to get better and try and experiment on, and I'm working on those things. Like, if, you know, my babies in the beginning that I had, you know, like I have a few mommies that have been collecting with me throughout the process, which is why I'm super excited about my last baby that's going to her mommy, because I like the fact that she's had my babies from the beginning, and she's been a huge supporter of my work. And when I say supporting, not only do she buy my babies, but she show them, and she, you know, she gives me encouraging words, and she don't try to look for a discount or a hookup or anything like that. And I really appreciate that. And so I'm really excited that she's getting some of my newer work. That one of the babies that I feel like came out really perfect. And so I'm really excited about that. The growth. So, you know, it's like, I don't think that the babies that some of the babies that I did in the beginning that were boo-boo babies and, you know, flawed, that I sold for like $100 or $150, you know, it is what it is. You know, some of them, the coloring might not have been just right, or, you know, different flaws here and there. I mean, but at the end of the day, when you chop it up, you know, your kit, the average kit is like $50. The average kit is actually $100, but if you're looking at Bountiful Baby scale kits, you know, they're like 50. Some of the babies I sold for less than what the kit costs. You see what I'm saying? So I don't feel bad about it, but I've decided that I don't think that I should put any more boo babies out there at this point. Maybe I just should donate them to family members or something like that, the kids in the family or something. Because when they get out there, people don't, you know, disclose that they're boo-boos or whatever. And it's a lot of times people try to shade you with that. They'll whip out an old doll from God knows when, you know, and try to show flaws, or the coloring is off, or they're using like bad filters, or the pictures look sucky. And, you know, as far as the coloring or whatever, and it does kind of reflect on you if somebody's never seen your work in person or never, you know, collected your doll. So, you know, with all that, and, you know, the stress of other artists, you know, more seasoned artists attacking new artists and trying to say like their work is, you know, crap, or their work isn't going to be as good as, you know. And, you know, I know for me, I've collected from rookies to straight up pros, and, you know, sometimes, you know, I've had a rookie work that really outweighs the pros, and vice versa. So it just, you know, it's a case by case scenario. I also see people like teaching classes and, you know, teaching other people and speaking down on other people, but then I'm looking at some of their habits and their practices, and I'm like, how can you be teaching someone and still doing so and so and so? I'm not going to go into details of that because this is not what this video is about, but I'm just letting you guys know I'm going to keep painting. You might not see nothing new from me for a while, but I'm not going to say I'm not going to be painting, but it'll probably be very few and far between that I'll have a baby for sale at this point, is what it's looking like, unless I stop working. I do have another, you know, major hurdle to see where there's going to be some negotiation to tell if I'm going to be home or continue to work. So this is all a trial. I am excited because I'm also like trying to hold on to my collection and just add to, versus, you know, selling, because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know how much more I'll be able to add to my collection moving forward. As you guys may kind of get a hint, you know, I've been engaged for a little while. I've been throwing hints out there. I'm getting closer, and I'm gonna be a wife one day. And if it don't work with him, girl, what? I'm gonna be somebody's wife, girl. Somebody gotta wife me. No, but no, seriously. And, you know, being a mother and all that stuff, you know, I gotta kind of start prioritizing to the point where I have room for that in my life. Right now it's just me and Gabby mostly. My son is, you know, half here, half with his dad, or with his older siblings, you know, because he's 18, and, you know, you really can't hold him hostage, you know. So it's really mainly just me and Gabby home, and, you know, me and Gabby, we do our thing, and then Gabby do her own thing, and then I have my doll time. And so, but now, you know, when I have my downtime, I'm usually running to my hobby and my videos. I'm gonna have to make time to being, you know, a wife again, and I'm excited about it, but I'm nervous at the same time. But he's very accepting of my hobby, and I don't think that he's gonna try to dominate my time either. But I also know that, as you guys heard him say, he's not buying me dolls. So I don't want it to become an issue on how much I spend on the dolls. I'm not saying that I'm gonna change that, but we're gonna be working on new projects. You know what I mean? You know, we already are doing new things and things now. You know, new renovations and revamping things in the home and stuff like that, which, you know, maybe later in the future I'll share with you guys, if all goes well. If not, guys, y'all see me still saying girl what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really talk much about my personal life here. So you guys probably won't really know that much of a difference other than the fact that I say, well, guys, it didn't happen. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, I let you guys know that. But it's, things are changing. Also, like I said, the market is changing. Prices are going up. I've changed the way I'm collecting. I was able to buy the most expensive dolls. Now I'm looking for the best, next best thing. What's closest to being able to afford the premium doll or whatever, because I can't afford the premium doll. And second market is kind of sketchy right now. I'm really not feeling it a whole lot. I've been burnt on second market, where, things weren't disclosed to me. And it's very hurtful. And I think, I just can't afford to spend that kind of money and go through that, again. So I am, look forward to, I'm going to be the new budget collector, I'm going to be letting you guys know where the deal's at. I will be honest with you guys, and I will say it's very hard for me to go backwards as far as like, I don't feel like collecting Puck was backwards or anything like that. But what I'm saying is it would be very hard for me to sacrifice some of the things that I like in collecting. I just won't collect it all, and that's why I'm holding on to the babies that I have. So I really, really admire Lillian Breedfield Sculpting, which sculpted Puck. And she has new kits out, and they're going to be poured in soft silicone. I'm looking at that. Just ways, there's new painters. If I can, there's painters out there that I would probably give a chance because they stand by their work, and I actually do like their painting. Stay tuned for that. At a later date, I'm going to give you guys more of, people that I probably would try or stuff like that. But I can't, sculpting means a lot to me. And some people, it don't matter. They can dress the baby up, they can paint it very fantastic, but if the legs look like spaghetti and the arms look like spaghetti and the face is not right, the way, realistic or something, or it's not, have personality, expression, in my taste or my preference, I can't sacrifice that part. But I don't have to have everything that I've had before. I've already experienced everything else. The only thing now that, that a sculptor can do or Clairteller can do is make them either breathe or eyes open and close at the same time. I don't know, because I've had the skull, I've had the spine, I've had the squishy tummy, I've had the drinking wet, I've had armatures, I've had without armatures, I've had the all-in-one piece, I've had the jointed neck. So it's kind of like I've already been there, so I'm okay with that. But that's where I'm at, guys. I'm really wanting to focus more on my career and my family. He's like in between, like, am I happy with working or not? But girl, what, he haven't like said like, girl, I'm gonna pay all your bills, just stay home, like type thing. So don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to say this guy's, my guy's rich or anything like that. I'm just saying he wants me to be happy. He don't want me to be just, stressed and depressed and all that great stuff. You know what I mean? Sick, having migraines all the time like I used to. Those that followed me for a while, you guys know how I used to come on and say how I was down for a week or 2 weeks with migraines, etc., etc. Which reminds me of, I do want to share a story with you guys. I do want to talk to you guys about a more serious topic, but I'll do that in a later video. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I'm still working on the Abigail's by Laura Tutor Ross. I still have 2 of them I'm painting. There are awake babies. I am going to put both of them up for sale, more than likely, unless something goes wrong in the process when they do. But that's where I'm at. As far as the doll show, I'm still not 100%. I'm not sure if when I do, how I do, if I'll even announce it. You know how I go. I may just pop up, I may not. There is a particular artist, reborn artist, that I want to meet, and I talked to her. She's coming from Spain, and she's coming to the doll show, and I may want to drive up just to go and see what she got on her table and buy a doll and leave. Who knows? But I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the chat. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. Bye bye now.